download our app available from the App Store and Play Store.
Hello and welcome to Medical Dialogues. I'm Roshni Dhar. Let's look at today's daily bulletin. The doctors protesting against the horrifying murder of a young doctor in Kerala have now intensified their protest, and they have demanded new legislation for the protection of hospitals with immediate effect. While the majority of the doctors in the state have remained absent from their work in hospitals for the last 24 hours, the doctors under KGMO announced a strike. ICUs and casualties would be exempted from the stir, but the OP services in the state hospitals would be affected due to the agitation. According to official sources, the IT department carried out searches at the premises of Mankind Pharma on Thursday due to accusations of tax evasion. The searches are taking place at the company's locations in Delhi and nearby areas. As part of the operation that commenced in the early morning, officials are examining documents and interrogating individuals. The key aspect of drones is that they can be used in healthcare during emergency response, not only for providing vaccines and medicines, but also for supplying blood bags. The inaugural flight in a validation study carried 10 units of whole blood samples from the Government Institute of Medical Science and Lady Hardinge Medical College. This drone sortie was in the visual line of sight conducted at JB Institute of Information Technology, Noida. A study conducted by researchers at ICMR University of Navarra in Spain has demonstrated that the inhalation of menthol has a positive impact on cognitive function in animal models of Alzheimer's disease. The study revealed that regular brief exposures to menthol can influence the immune system and mitigate the cognitive decline commonly associated with the neurodegenerative disorder. The findings of this research was recently published in the latest edition of Frontiers in Immunology. During the analysis of how it works, the researchers observed that the scent of menthol led to a decrease in the levels of interleukin-1 beta, a crucial protein involved in the inflammatory response. Additionally, by using a drug approved for treating certain autoimmune disease to inhibit the protein, they were able to enhance cognitive function in the mice affected by Alzheimer's disease.
A new paper in the European Journal of Endocrinology indicates that overweight boys tend to have lower testicular volume, putting them at risk for infertility in adulthood. Infertility weighs on both the psychological health and the economic and social lives of people of childbearing age. Infertility affected 48 million couples in 2010. The impact of obesity and obesity-related metabolic disorders on testicular growth in childhood is unknown. So researchers have performed a retrospective cross-sectional study on children and adolescents aged 2 to 18 years, referred to the Unit of Pediatric Endocrinology at the University of Catania in Sicily for body weight control. Most antidepressants used for chronic pain are being prescribed with insufficient evidence of their effectiveness, scientists have warned. A major investigation into medications used to manage long-term pain found that harms of many of the commonly recommended drugs have not been well studied. The Cochrane review, led by scientists from the several UK universities including Southampton and Newcastle, examined 176 trials consisting of nearly 30,000 patients involved in assessments which prescribed antidepressants for chronic pain. Air pollution has been shown to have a negative effect on the prognosis of ischemic stroke or stroke caused by reduced blood flow to the brain, but the exact mechanism is unknown. A team of researchers recently conducted a study to determine whether or not increased inflammation of the brain, also known as neuroinflammation, is the main culprit. Mice exposed intranasally to urban aerosols from Beijing, China for 1 week demonstrated increased neuroinflammation and worsening movement disorder after ischemic stroke compared to control mice that were not exposed to air pollution. The group went one step further by identifying specific components of air pollution that may directly contribute to low prognosis in ischemic stroke. That's all for today. Stay tuned to Medical Dialogues for latest updates.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.